Hello, I hope you're listening to this right now. I would urge you to not skip this because I have to do this. Now I will tell you additional information and also make some clear rules about this because I know a lot of you who are listening right now, you can't believe it. You don't know. But I do this since 3 weeks, which means I know what you don't know. I know that whenever you make a video with opinionated things, there will come insane 20 IQ brain deads that are also disrespectful, and I want to prevent this. I know for you it is not that important, but please still listen to this for the additional information part. So I want to make this really clear. Everyone here that I show you has answered my question and gave me thoughts, sometimes extremely short because they are streaming, right? This is not a Tekken talk. They are streaming, they do this on the fly. So I have to state an obvious thing. For you it's obvious, I know. Some of you are like, of course bro, I possess reasonable intelligence. You don't need to tell me this, but believe me, the internet will make these people visible. The people you thought don't exist. People who literally have a loaf of bread for a brain. And I will tell them this now. These opinions you're gonna hear, yes, they are true when it comes to like showing a trend or like their direction in the opinion, but none of them were prepared for this question. They answered it live on stream, just, impromptu. And I want to make this very clear. This is not their final opinion. This is a general shorthand, if anything, yeah? They were not prepared, and they did this on the fly while playing the game, okay? So I have to state this. Second thing, a lot of them are not English native speakers, neither am I. Which means obviously they are somewhat limited to what degree in detail they on the fly can express their opinion. If you clown on them, or if I see any unreasonable and unnecessary disrespect in the comments towards any one of these people, I will come after you, and maybe even, I will make this very clear for this video, will delete your comment. Okay? I will do that. Because again, this is the community, I love the community, I love that I have all these amazing content creators who give me all this shit for free, okay? So a ground level of respect is a given. Obviously, I know that I'm an asshole sometimes, you know that sometimes disrespect is obviously the correct way to deal with some people. I know that myself, you don't need to tell me this, but not in this case, not against them. If you do that, I come after you. You don't yet know how that looks like if I fully come after you. Be prepared in the coming days/weeks. I said this already. Now, why did I even do this? Chris, for example, I say like, yes, I think that in some aspects the debate about this is going very, very much in a way I don't like. It is too aggressive, too toxic, too extreme. Too extreme. I have to add this as well. My personal opinion, two things I'm not showing you in this. I had a longer interaction with an US American player, a really insane brain player, and, which is an amazing experience, I was basically on half a podcast with Hassan, a Saudi player. I need to get the pronunciation on his last name correctly. I have to do this again because I have to do research about how to pronounce his last name. And Federer. It was an amazing experience. They offered me this just out of the blue. This is what I mean when I say this is the community. This is the real FGC. This is the real Tekken community where I'm a random in his chat. Obviously, I knew who he is, but he just basically offered me, yeah, bro, you want to quickly jump on a podcast with like me and Hassan, like a top Saudi player, like in champion material players, yeah, and. Because Hassan asked me about my opinion, I obviously am not a mannerless dog, and shared my opinion with him because I'm not mannerless, right? If a player like that asks me about my opinion, obviously it is God's command. Now, so that is why my opinion shouldn't be in this video, because again, I said this, I want to be a bit more neutral about things, a bit more measured. Yes, I also have my personal opinion, everyone has, right? Everyone has, you can't, no? But I will add this in the future for anyone who is interested in this discussion debate. I will do this because it was just such an amazing experience to be able to ask these players questions, to listen to them. It's amazing. It's so amazing. This is good. This is something good the internet does, right? Now, by the way, quick addition for the guys waiting for reviews. I will do this right now. I have problems with Tekken 8 because AMD is fucking dog shit. Oh, by the way, one thing I have to add. sorry, but this is important because some people will use this against me because it is true. Obviously, my survey group here is, how do you say this in English? It is disturbed because because of the natural law of things, a lot of these players, almost every single one of them is extremely high level. Yeah, obviously this disturbs my peer group. What I can say though in my research is, and I'm not, I want to be the measured party here basically. What I noticed, I think this is a trend, I think I can state this as somewhat of a fact. The higher you go in rank or level or skill level, the higher you go and ask an opinion, the more uniform and negative it becomes. There are clear exceptions to this. Not everyone at God of Destruction or even tournament caliber player or champion level player has the same opinion about the game. That is a lie to say this, that is not true. But I have seen reasonably skilled players saying, I completely like the game, I think this is fine, I think it could even be more of Tekken 8, like even more aggressive. So this is why I'm doing this, right? Because I want to basically show that, you know, it is very, very gray, very, very gray. And let's be healthy about it, right? Still, at the end of the day, I can tell you, even if you're negative about it, people sometimes call it love-hate relationship, addiction to the game and shit. But at the end of the day, people love the franchise, right? Yes, we might have problems with Tekken 8 right now, but also in the Heat Speak episode, it became basically apparent, yeah, bro, we are like, I mean, it's Tekken, bro. It's still Tekken. So please, let's chill, right? Obviously, you are completely free to share your opinion in the comments about anything these players say, but do it respectfully. Right? And keep in mind, again, it was a shorthand answer, impromptu on a stream in possibly not their native language, okay? Keep this in mind. If I see you doing stupid shit, I will come after you. I have warned you now officially. What if I come for you, you deserved it, and everything that happens, it's on you. Now, why did I do this in the first place? Obviously, I was triggered again. What can I say? Do you see this comment from Abstra Hughes? I hope I pronounce this correctly. He has an amazing channel. He has a Elden Ring or multiple fan animations to like Elden Ring lore. Like, check this out. This is amazing. So I was triggered because he asks, or she, I don't know, sorry, should I get the game? It's 50% off on stream. I obviously answer, yeah, why not? Like, why not? If it's already looking at it, if you want to play a fighting game, for sure. Then I get this answer. If you want a fighting game, buy Tekken 7. If you want to watch a cutscene, get Tekken 8. I'm like, what? Okay, what is this shit already? This is what I mean. Like, what is this, bro? Are you, like, come on, bro. Go watch a movie then. Oh, wait, that's Tekken 8. I'm like, what? And sorry, I sometimes do this. I ask you, sometimes this is warranted. I ask, what is your rank in Tekken 8? You don't know what's coming. My rank in Tekken 8 is Yakuza God, because playing that game felt like watching Yakuza cutscenes. Got no idea what... Oh yeah, I asked him, I don't know why the comic doesn't show up. I asked him for his Tekken ID. Got no idea what Tekken ID is. I refunded Tekken 8 after 1 hour of ranked play against 25 anime girls spamming cutscene attacks. Now, even the biggest hater of Tekken 8 will probably be in agreement with me that is a... I can't even describe it, okay? Let's just take it for what it is. Then I said, bro, please never comment under a fighting game video ever again. And this was like where I was like, I can't stand this. I have to do something. I have to show that it is not gray. It is not black or white. We have different opinions. The Heat Speak was great. In many aspects, not because what Kokoma and Joker said. Watch it, please. I will not tell you what they said. Watch it, because Spec made the effort to get these players that come from all parts of the world on a table, basically. Watch it, please. And yeah, okay, let's just start. It goes on for way too long. If you skip this, it's okay. But I sometimes I talk a lot, sorry, but I had to state these few things very, very clearly. And now let's go.
You're from the press? You are the press, bro. Current state of Tekken 8? No, you cannot quote me on this. Whatever I say, you can't quote me on it. I mean, if you want a more general answer, I feel like Tekken 8's biggest problem right now is it's online and it's balancing. Those two things. That's the biggest problems. Specifically online is the biggest one. Because online is what keeps the game alive. It being the way it is not good. Yeah, those are the main two things. The balance example, I don't know, you can just look at Nina, Yoshi, or Dragunov. Those three are like the biggest examples. I actually step block that as well. I love step blocking.
So this is a loaded question, 1 second. Well, I mean, I don't think the game is very consistent, but it is more fun in Tekken 7. The Descent, it's a monster horror. I really like the Descent a lot. The Substance Barbarian was also good. Tekken Ranked Online.
You're asking people what they think about Tekken 8? I can give you my thoughts if you want to. Okay, so in regards to Tekken, I think the graphics are super dope. The loading times are super nice. Season 1 balancing in this game is really well made. And they also made sure that we got a lot of patches early on, which we didn't get in Season 1 of Tekken 7 due to them having arcade release for 2 years. So Season 1 Tekken 7 was super dogshit unbalanced. It was really like some characters didn't feel like they were complete characters. Other characters had like pause back 1-2 had really fucked up Oki. Lee couldn't even do a staple combo. Loading time super quick. Graphics is really nice. When it comes to heat, I think it's a fine mechanic. You get strategies in a game, like you want to pop it early, like when should you pop it, like you can decide your combo routes better. There's of course gonna be stuff when it comes to balancing that I find questionable. And number one complaint I have when it comes to balancing is that Reina's forward 2 is a very unfun move to deal with. So Reina with forward 2, that's a very unfun. And then we have Lars with dynamic entry 3, that's a very unfun. So yeah, overall I think the first year of this game has been really good. I was happy during the first year of Tekken 7 as well, but then looking back it's not gonna be as great. There's always room for improvement, but loading times, graphics, overall balance in Season 1, good. Due to them, we have a community now where people can just be super negative on Twitter and complain 24/7 because they notice that it actually has some form of effect, that they might listen to you. Like I have played I started with Tekken 1, but competitively I started with Tekken 5.0. Oh, and the netcode in this game is really bad. I think this netcode is equally as bad as Tekken 7 netcode. And you can't have this shitty netcode in a game that's released 2024. That's the most important critique I have of this game. That the netcode is really bad. So before in Tekken 7 they made it so that when you went online you automatically had one delay frame, which wasn't in the game if you played offline. No, we had it offline. No, that's the thing. We had it offline in order to make online seem more similar to offline. Alright, adios.
Hey, what's up, dude? I gauge the community right now. Okay. I'm so sorry for the spam. Yeah, but that's good. I duck too much. It's better to duck too little than duck too much, to be honest. Balance, things you like, dislike, heat, online, character design, whatever you want to share your opinion. Okay. Out of all the Tekken games so far, this is the most balanced Tekken game yet. The only thing that isn't balanced is, you know, when stuff is newly released and people have issues with the matchup knowledge. People confuse matchup knowledge with brokenness sometimes. I've done it in the past, so it's quite balanced, but it still has, you know, some offenders out there for sure. You know, Nina, Dragunov, Yoshimitsu. There are some characters that are like a little bit too good, you know, not even a little bit, like way too good, way too strong. So I guess that's a minus. There's still some balancing to do, but this is mostly me speaking from other people's words. I myself don't do a lot of research in a sense like that, but you know, the heat system is nice. I think it is a good addition to the combo, to the combos, and some characters' heat is a bit too strong, and some characters' heat is way too weak. So I think they still need to like work out the kinks a little bit on the heat stuff. The character design is better than ever, I feel, and something that they, you know, they're gonna have to work on is the customization. It's got a lot of good stuff, but there's a lot of like, there's not a lot of stuff, you know. But the stuff they have is good, but they need more because they have like a lot of shitty stuff as well. You're just collecting knowledge. Yeah, just statements from everyone basically, because the tone right now is too unhealthy. Yeah, either you are a scrub if you like the game, or you're a snobby elitist if you dislike it. I want to change that a little bit. But then also you gotta separate the pro scene from the casual scene. That's very, very important. Keep that in mind as well.
Like, I like that it's more interactive. This game is more interactive than Tekken 7. But sometimes, like, there are certain characters that are like, over bloated. I cannot do anything here. It's just a game. Allow it. Oh, let's go! I think Tekken 8 is way more fun to play, in my opinion. It's more interactive. Dankeschön. It's more interactive overall, but because of the damage and heat and of certain characters, it gets destroyed, you know what I mean? So there are certain like characters that are hard to play against, and the 50-50, yeah, there are some 50-50s that are way too forced sometimes, you know? Like this 50-50, a slight 50-50, it's not forced, because you still have options to deal with it, right? But like there are certain scenarios where if you block something, you are forced to guess. Ling Heat Smash, for example, yeah. Ling Heat Smash is like one of them. But like overall there are more to it, you know? Like Ling in Heat, for example, if she does like that one move where she's plus at the wall, stuff like that, you have to guess, you know? It's like a barrage. Or Kuma. Kuma is a good example. Yeah, and chip damage as well, yeah. Some moves do way too much chip damage. But I think the most like argument is like Heat, you know? Heat and their force 50-50s follow. I don't dislike the game at all, you know? Oh fuck.
What do you like and dislike regarding balance, online, anything that is important to you? I dislike the waiting. The waiting is my least favorite part in this game. When you wait for matches, it just drives me crazy. It drives me crazier than the game would drive me if I was losing. I also really dislike guard breaks in this game. I know they're like all mostly highs or like chargeable moves so you can react, but some of them are super obnoxious. Safe bar crush heat engagers also gotta go.
I don't know, the game is like, it's not in the best state. I think there's a lot of system changes and a lot of character balance changes that need to happen.
What I think about Tekken at the moment, I think this game is fun to play. I like the heat system a lot, but I don't think it is in a good state at the moment. The netcode is bad. Online ranked is always the same. It's way too easy to climb up. I think they need to change some things there. Make the rank system a bit harder. Add a new rank or something, or maybe like the league. Also improve on the netcode. But game mechanic-wise, I think they should also change a lot of stuff. Like heat is way too broken. Any character, like yeah, there are some characters like Lee, for example, where the heat game is not that strong. But all in all, there are a lot of characters who are too strong in the game. Like for example, you have 10 to 15 characters who could be considered as top tier. That's like way too much. Character problem or system mechanic problem. I think both, to be honest. More like a system mechanic problem. You have too many 50-50s in the game. And some characters just, they got a profit of it, and some characters are not. Like it just depends on the character. but I think they need to change the system a bit because defensive options are not as strong anymore as they used to be, and therefore you're getting forced to 50-50s. Like heat engagers are way too much plus. Like look at this, plus 17 for a safe mid, and then characters have like power crush heat engagers. I think that shouldn't be a thing as well. That's way too strong. Or heat dashes, like Fang's shoulder, for example, is a heat dash, right? It's like minus 18, minus 19. I think it's minus 19 on block. And then in heat it becomes plus 5. A 13 frame mid shoulder becomes plus 5 in heat, like those stuff. Between 10 and 15 frames, heat dashes shouldn't launch as well. Like Dragonov's back for 3, Leo's back to 1+2, I think it is. Who else? Hogrungs and Law's 10 frame heat dashes. They shouldn't launch in heat. I think launches in heat should only be moves that are like less than 15 frames or like slower than 15 frames. This one is fine that it's a launcher. There are like other characters with like slow moves in heat they launch. That's fine, but bro, 10 frame launches, like come on, man. Or like Paul with the 13 frame heat dash launcher, like this is way too strong. Way too broken. I hope they're gonna fix that. Yo, what boy? GG's, man. Broken as Claudio, not Claudio. Claudio as well, broken as Horror, man. Ryvx, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What do you think about movement? Should the backdash be buffed? Backdash should, yeah, a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. Backdash should. But it's not only the movement, I think. It's more about defensive options in general. Because in Tekken 7 you had a lot of defensive options. Magic force, get up kicks, whatever. I mean, you can like it or not, but at the end of the day you had moves to like stop your opponent from being too aggressive. And now you have nothing. The only thing to stop your opponent from being aggressive is if you're aggressive yourself. And I don't think that's a good like system. Good game design. You should have some defensive options that makes your opponent scared to press a button without you pressing too much. Kein Ding, bro, ich küsse dein Herz.
Can I wait 1 second? I will say, if I win this match, I will say Tekken 8 is great. If I lose this match, I will say Tekken 8 is shit. Get yourself into the freaking goal. Okay, Tekken 8 is great. Tekken 8 is super great, super fun. But I hate all the characters. I hate whatever character you play, I hate it. Fuck your character, fuck my character, fuck every character in this game. They're all bullshit, they're all cheesy as fuck, but don't fuck them when I win. As long as I win, the characters are fine. If I lose, you are carried. I cannot lose in this game, I'm too good. Okay, there we go. I can't believe it's not downplay. Yeah, actually true. You know what? Frick all the downplayers. The one people that I hate more than everything are downplayers. And the downplayers should be banned from Earth. The same thing with one and donors, you all pussies. You all lost your pee-pee. You all lost your pee-pee. You're all women now. How does it feel to be the weaker gender? And also, to pluggers, to my fellow I'm not a plugger. You guys, I will find you. I will key charge you. I will call your moms. Even if you're 12, I don't care. Behave. Play me first to 2. I don't care your age. I do not care if you're a kid, bro. You need to learn this. Your parents need to know they didn't raise a freaking quitter. That's how it is. Racing quitters, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. My fellow floggers, I did not mean fellow floggers. Okay, I think I'm done now. I quote you on that, yeah. Sounded a bit like LTG there, however, I don't know. Bro, I can't even be sounded like LTG though. Sure, have you guys seen me plug? We don't plug.
Let me read your question right after this game, sir. Nice. Nah. Nice combo. Wow. Nay! Nice, nice. I haven't seen that in a year, maybe. Well played, well played. Yo, Starova, please, best game. Как дела? Would you share your opinion on the state of Tekken 8 with me? I'm doing the rounds. Wait, I can't concentrate on that question now, sorry. After this game. Nice. Okay, I will try to give some thoughts on it at least. Oh, I like your costume. Thank you so much, Sly. Thank you so much, Sly. Nice. Wow. Nice. Nice combo. Holy shit. Nice. Holy fucking shit, what a combo. That's the best combo I've seen in a great while. Nice. Nice. Holy crap. Nice. Well played. I think the state of Tekken 8 is... okay, first of all, I don't know what discourse I want to take. So... I think the game is in a good state, balance-wise is doing very good. Just like the top tiers is a little bit overtuned, but balance-wise it's the best Tekken we have had ever. And I think like engaging the community, I think the community is grown a bit staler as Season 1 has carried on. So we haven't really gathered as much maybe fans or old heads or veterans from the game as I expected. Like I thought Tekken 8 would get millions of copies quickly, like not like in millions, but maybe at least surpass 3 or 4 rather quickly. But I don't know if we have surpassed 2 million yet. Maybe we have surpassed a bit over 2 million, I think, but I don't know, it feels like we are having a great game. Content-wise, we have a fantastic game. It's already overshining Tekken 7 in all aspects. It's a better game than Tekken 7 in pretty much all aspects. I think if you view Tekken 7 through an island's like nostalgia goggles, so to say, I think everything is better pound for pound with Tekken 8. If you want more specific details, like or regarding certain topics, you have to ask about that because it's a very wide question. I think the game suffers from many of the player base is housing themselves on Twitter or in Discord servers where it brews a negative mindset. So like the game tends to get more. Fans of the game tend to vocalize more when it is doing poorly rather than good. And it's not doing poorly, anything. But people are not hesitant to shoot the trigger when it comes to vocalizing negative things. As always, I have never ever in my life broken Tekken 8 Dragon of Rose. Maybe never, honestly. I only now noticed that, yes, he literally looks like Leo. Ah, for fun, thank you. It's always an honor to hear.
Would I share my opinion of the state of Tekken 8 with you? I think the game is fucking dog shit. And I will not elaborate. So don't ask anything else.
My opinion on Tekken 8, I think it's a good game. For me, it's better like the 7. And yes, for me it's a good game. I prefer Tekken, comment il s'appelle, against Street Fighter. For me Tekken is better. After it's my opinion. GG Reina. No, for me now I am happy. I am happy with the physique. Maybe a few characters like Victor and Eddie need to be nerfed. But no, it's a good game for me. No need to change the physique. I hope you understand me because my English is not very good. Thank you for the follow. Greetings from France. See you later. Bye.
The general opinion of the community regarding Tekken 8. What is your quick take on the game and state of things? Are you happy, unhappy, if you would like? Yeah, sure. Am I happy compared to what? Compared to Tekken 7? Yeah, yes and no. Yes, because it's the Tekken new generation. So with the new mechanical generation. What can I say about that? The balancing, my opinion is balancing is meh. Right now the balancing is really meh. Lot of character you can't punish. You can punish, but you cannot punish. Like Brian, like Dragunov. Many things are so weird. I don't know how I can say that. I'd like the new mechanical compared to Tekken 7. Like the hit, why not? That's not a bad idea, for real. But compared to the 7th, it's less readable, probably, because Tekken 7 is just a little bit slower. Tekken 8 is really fucking fast. If you want to take the time to read some move from your opponent, I don't really know. It's so you think some things could be changed, but really in general relatively positive. Relatively, yeah. It's positive. It's positive in different way because if I have to play to Tekken 7th right now, I will be a little bit disappointing because some mechanical in Tekken 8 I would like to see them in Tekken 7. Not hit, not the hit system. For me, the tornado things in Tekken 8 is approximately on point. But I don't know. No, for me it's really too much aggressive games. When I see some people with 60, 65 in defense and got the Tekken God and probably the Tekken God Supreme, it hurts. It hurts a lot. You're welcome. I hope I helped you with my messy repents, my messy answers, and my approximative English.
We'll just leave this on the screen for a little bit, innit? Quick take on Tekken 8. What should I even say? What should I say? The game is where it is, isn't it? That's so annoying, fam. It's so annoying that running 1+2, forward 1+2, both doing the same shit basically. Both just launching. No words. Bring old generic down 4 back. I don't know about that. I feel like I've gotten used to launching generic down 4s now. And it'd be very annoying to try and, you know, go back to just normal punishes for those. But yeah, reduced chip damage is a good one, of course. Other than that, they just need to balance. I don't even know if you call it balance, man. Just rework some of these characters, man. Why is this character just going into heat and just fucking vomiting on the screen, fam?
And what the fuck is this situation as well? A man are gonna say, oh, it's some fucking I-42 move, so it's justified. Alright, man, sure. Sure it is. Plus 25. If I just held back, I would have had a better time. But there's too many rounds where my health is just going because I'm just eating chip damage. That's literally all it comes down to against some like characters, I swear. You just lose because maybe the one time you step, that's my fault, I guess. Punished for trying to be literally punished for trying to be offensive. This game is trash, you know. It's not even funny, fam. Man just did the slightest step and now I'm gone. Hold it. See you later, man.
Okay, no problem. But let me just finish the game first. Oh, that was otherwise. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. The problem in Tekken 8 is the chip damage. This is number one. Chip damage is too OP. They should fix the chip damage with all characters. That's number one. Number two, they should bring back the Magic 4, like Tekken 7, the old Magic 4, because this game is too aggressive, you know, just 50-50 and aggressive. So there is no defensive tool. That's why we can't deal with too much pressure, you know. No, the system, of course, system is the problem. If you nerf the system, character immediately will nerf.
The thing that I love of this game is the aggressive. You know, the game is so aggressive and my playstyle is aggressive. I was super boring in Tekken 7 because every match was in infinite stage and was like backdash all the time. And now I can play the rock paper scissors more. I can think about more options in not only backdash or sidestep, you know, more different options. It's difficult for me as well at the same moment, but I like it. I think they have to nerf a little bit the plus frames, so type of moves, hit engagers, they have to nerf. But overall, I like the game. I think it's it will be the best game. Could be the best game, but needs a little bit nerfs at this moment, at this point. Yeah, and that's all that I for now. I hate like characters. I hate Yoshimitsu. I hate Brian. I think there are a lot of characters with super damage. You know, Kuma, the bear, is insane, bro. The damage is crazy. Brian is crazy as well for me, the damage. Heihachi, the damage is crazy, so I don't like this type of things. It's too much, but for the rest I like it. I like the game.
Your opinion on Tekken 8? Sure, it's a bad game. There you go. Game is basically in a pre-alpha state. Lots of bugs. Lots of fixing required. Balance is horrible. Everything is overtuned for no reason. The input reader is a hot mess. Just ignores so many inputs. Yes, I miss Chloe as well. Fix the fucking input reader. Huh? What is this interaction? Okay, bro. The fact that this tracks weak side as a fucking counter hit launcher, man.
In the beginning, it gets better and better, Tekken 8, I think. It goes in the right direction where they need to fix certain stuff. And therefore, it goes in a good direction. Balance-wise. Game-wise, they are like listening to the community a lot. Some people, I know what they mean when some people do say it's 50-50 based. Yeah, that's on.
Sure. What do you want me to say about the game? I'd love to share my opinion. My camera's not even on. What do you like, dislike, balance online? What do you want to talk about? Well, I mean, what do you want to talk about? You came into my chat asking to discuss some shit. I'm gonna answer anything. I just ate an edible and ready to play affirmative action 8. This is some real Azucena music, I think. I would not dare to tell you what to talk about. What you just did, you came into my chat and told me talk about the state of the game. And I said, all right, I'm ready. I can't just talk about it. I'm a real slider. So Federer and Hassan said reduce chip damage. What's your take? I think chip is fine. Landon, play me. Bet, bro. I make a lobby. Passcode 9000, bro. What about heat smashes? Too oppressive, too much, depends on the character. While I'm actually annoyed at heat smashes, I think they're pretty cool because they fit into the game system. I think they're kind of sick. However, this is how I feel doing Jin's heat smash. This is how I feel whenever I do a heat smash with Jin and it hits, especially when it's a wall blast. That's literally what I look like every single time. Dog and propeller hat. Your neck out. Down the roster, her head safe house. Yeah, I remember if I bleed and shut out my calls. The air was so dusty, her armor getting rusty. She fell, thought she never had. Her young ones were just as bad. She winced out her weapon. You got a sub to hear that. That's part. Sorry.